Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to replace the center console fascia because this one is a little bit worn actually. As you can see in here, there's quite some splatter marks used by chemical products by previous owners that actually damaged the silver finishing on these plastics around here, the radius surround, the windscreen and the rear screen washers, the ashtray lid, and also the center console in here. So I wanted to improve the look of it, of course, and I have been on eBay looking at several replacements. Unfortunately, most of them they have some sort of wear marks around here, and also in here some buttons are a bit damaged, and there are some other ones actually they are actually not too bad, so I probably could replace them. The trouble is here the center console, it's actually full of marks around here. It's quite dark, it's really in bad condition, and I wanted to replace also like for like. But the trouble is I couldn't find any decent replacement on sale. So I had another look around and decided to go with the titanium trim, which I could find a full kit for it, and also the center console for not too much money really, and also in very good condition. So I could replace the radio and heating controls fascia, the windscreen buttons, the ashtray and the center console, all with the same trim, and that's what I've done. So this is what I've bought. So this is the titanium radio surround and heater control fascia, then the windscreen and the rear window defrost buttons as well, also titanium, the ashtray lower compartment tray as well. It doesn't come with a rubber mat at the bottom, but I can use my old one for that anyway. And last but not the least, the center console as well. As you can see, it's so much better condition. Okay, there's a little bit of dirt in here, but I'm going to sort that out anyway. And it's actually very good condition. So I've bought the center console, this one here, for £35, and the rest, all these three, I've bought them in conjunction all together. They cost me, I think, just under £60 actually. So I don't think it's really too bad. About £95, consider everything, because sometimes I see these in the silver trim being sold for just over £30 or so alone, plus about £10–15 for this one, and I'm not sure how much this one was the normal silver ones. But anyway, to be honest, it is a massive improvement. I probably could have gone with the hydro dipping route as well, and I thought, no, I just don't think I'm going to bother. I'll just do a direct replacement. It's much quicker, and it's still an original option. Okay, not on the Zetec as it was in my car, but it's still original Ford item. So now let's go and disassemble the other bits and put these back in the car. So today it's actually quite a warm day, so what I'm going to do, although I'm wetting this bit here, but it doesn't matter, it's actually quite a warm day today, so I'm just going to leave this to dry in the sun for a while whilst I remove the radius surround trim and the buttons and the ashtray lid, and this will just dry whilst I'm doing it, so it shouldn't really take too long. It's actually 28 degrees today, so it should dry nicely. And then I'm just gonna buff up just before putting in the car, just in case of any water stains or anything like that. And now it's much better. All the crevices are nice and clean with no residue from crumbs or any other kind of dirt. All nooks and crannies have been cleaned. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Now let's just put this to dry and get on with the other replacement of the trim. Now, first things first, I'm going to remove this panel here, starting usually from the bottom, as it's where the main clips are, and then pull it gently from up to the top. So this one is going, but I'm not going to put anything yet. First, I'm going to remove the switch panel here. So I'm going to use Torx number, is it 27? No. Is it number 25? Yeah, that's it. Torx number 25. And this should pull out. Like so. And then it's just to disconnect these wires here. So the one for the rear screen and the other one for the quick clear. However, there is this wire plugged in here, which is like a blanking plate or something. I'm not sure if it is related to the old electronic stability program or something like that, but I'm going to keep it regardless and just pull it out. I don't know, it's very strange. It's not for the heated seats. I'm gonna have to look up on that actually. So there's a tab in here, you just squeeze it and then you just pull it. Easier said than done actually. There you go. And the same with this one. Okay, so that's all gone. Now, in order to remove the ashtray, I'm going to put these on a safe place. I'm going to put them in here. Now, to remove the ashtray, you actually have to remove the center console, because the center console is actually hiding two bolts, one in here and then another one in here. So first you remove this, and this will go to my new one because my new ashtray didn't come with a rubber pad. And now it's time to remove the center console. I'm going to move the camera to that side so that you guys can have a better view of the whole process. Now, first things first, remove the gear knob. Actually, I needed to do something with this. I need to move this as well. Okay. There you go. Now try to untwist this. Just leave it like that. I'm just going to actually click back into place because I'm sure it will be easier to put it back in. Well, still works. Now the two bolts are still hiding. Now what I'm going to do is to remove this section here. Again, it's Torx number 25. Put the bolts, the screws actually, in a safe place. I think you just pull it like that, and this just comes out like that. Just under the cup there's a bolt in here, under the cup holder. Yes, it is number 20. Torx number 20. This bolt is actually quite rusty. There's been a lot of spillage in the past in here. Just leave that on a safe place as well. And I think there's a few clips in here. And there's a few clips over there. So I'm just going to try to lift this and push it and pull it. There you go. That's it. Cables are in here. This one, the clip is broken, so I don't think I'm going to use that again. To be honest, the new center console comes with a new one. And there you go. It's actually quite shiny in here due to the sun, but you could see all the splat and all the marks, and you can see how it looked when it's originally. You see the silver bits in here. That's how it looks like when it's untouched, and this is so unsightly. You might as well just in this. I probably could. I did actually try that other solutions, basically to just to remove this and have hydro drift, but then I was told that these were impossible to replace, and I can see why, because these are fused with basically plastic welded onto the main chassis of the center console, so I couldn't be bothered with that. I might as well just replace the whole thing altogether. It's much quicker. Now you can see the full skeleton of the car inside. Here's the ABS module. I'm not sure if you can see it from there, but the ABS module is in there. The handbrake, a few crumbs and everything. It's impossible to reach. Okay, now time to take the ashtray. I think it's back to number 20. Yeah, there you go. Number 20 Torx. I don't know why manufacturers use Torx screws and bolts so much these days. Seems to be a bit of a pain. There you go. There's this little piece that secures the ashtray in place. Can't lose that. And here we go. That's it. A bit filthy. Oh well. Triton Silver. Oh well, I think that's what's the name of it. Triton Silver for this trim. So that's it. Well, what I'm going to get. The other new bits should be now nice and dry. I might just give this just a quick clean, really, just a quick wipe, really, just for the bits that were missed during the previous cleaning, and then we'll come and install everything back again. And this is a bit of a pain, the handbrake control, because it's just really, the gator is also fused to this plastic strap, which I think is a bit of a mad idea. But anyway, now I can't forget to plug the power socket back in. I forgot one thing. This bolt here. You see, this is the old one and has a bolt that screws right here into the middle, and I just lift the bottom of it and unscrewed it. This one, however, I haven't done that. Silly me. I'm sure you lift it by pulling this thing over. Oh yeah, there you go. And actually, funnily enough, it actually comes with the piece where the screw. Okay, round two. Okay, let's just try a different approach. Doesn't fit properly in it. It's just a bit stupid. But anyway, okay, all this is in place. Not quite. I forgot to put the ashtray in. Damn it! You live and learn, you live and learn. Right. Ashtray. Now the piece goes back in. Right. Third time lucky. I'm becoming a pro at this. Dot. Thank you. Ah. Flippin' heck. Okay, now put this bolt back in. Bolt number 20. Actually, Torx number 20. It's quite interesting because this one here is slightly different compared to this one. So this one has a deep end where I think I use it for the round ashtray, which sits in here, which in a way can be good for deeper cup hole cups. But to be honest, I don't think it didn't make any difference to the previous owner, because the coffee stains were all over the place, and quite frankly the cup was a bit of a mess. So there you go. So that bolt is in place. Now I have to put this back in place as well. I think it's just clicks. There you go, that's it in place. Well, at least that bit was easy. And I have 2 more screws to go in here. Okay, that's it. That's looking smart. Now, time for the switch panel. So, this is the one that have no connection whatsoever. I think it goes somewhere in here. Yeah, there you go. Now these can only go one way, so there's no way I will get this wrong. I think this one goes in here. There you go. And this one goes there. Okay. Then it all slots in here, like so. And the 2 final screws, which incidentally are number 25. Looking very smart already. Hope I haven't forgotten anything. No, no. Okay. Now. Okay, looks like it slots like that. Ah, nice. So much better. It looked absolutely rubbish before, and now it's looking so much smarter now. Very happy with it. So there you go. Here was my process of replacing the center console, the radio and heating controls, windscreen and rear screen button and ashtray replacement. So all looks very nice and smart. It's such a good way really to smarten up your tired trim. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.